Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. I was just out giving this thing a quick bath when my mailman showed up and gave me my insurance bill, my yearly insurance bill on the X3. And I got to thinking, man, I cannot believe it's been a year since I brought this thing home from the dealership. It just seems like yesterday when I bought that thing that I put it on the trailer and I thought, boy, I'll never have to do too much to this machine. It's got everything I need. I won't be spending a lot of money on accessories. Well, it's been a year, and I have put a lot of money and time and accessories on this thing. So I thought to myself, hey, let's do a year in review, a quick overview of all the accessories I've thrown on the machine and what I've thought of them, whether I thought they were good or bad or worth the money. The first upgrade I did to the X3 was I put on these BKT 33-inch tires. They're the BKT 8Es. And also these STI rims, 18-inch rims. Let me tell you, these BKTs have been a big surprise to me. They're super smooth on the trail. They are absolutely badass in the mud and the nasty stuff. And I found them actually pretty good in the sugar sand here in Florida. I have a set of mongrels ready to go for this thing, but so far I'm going to try to keep riding these things out until something else changes. Okay, next I want to talk about the mirrors. When I originally bought the mirrors, because you can't see a dang thing out of the back of this thing, especially when you throw a cooler on, I bought a set of Seismic, I'm sorry. They were the cheapest ones they made, and they didn't last me 2 rides. They were complete garbage. So then I found these on Amazon. They're called X-Bright, and they come with the LED light already in it. And they are a metal framed mirror. They're only 150 bucks, and so far the light is amazing, and they've been holding up real well. There's a little bit of moisture inside the light, but even if the light quits working for 150 bucks, the mirror itself is real strong, and I'm real happy with it. Some of the stuff's going to be hard to show you, but I did put a K&N air filter in. I put pretty much a K&N in everything that I own. I just like the fact that I can clean it. It's worked as expected. K&N builds a good product, no complaints, happy with that. I put these little door handles on. They are from Billet Addiction. Now they're good and strong. They've worked out well. I don't use them a lot. I'm a tall guy. I don't really require a lot of leverage to get out of the machine, but anybody that's used them in the passenger side really appreciates them. They have been a good product. I did add the high lifter spring lift on the 64-inch machine. It does provide about a 3-inch lift. They have been a good spring. I have no complaints about them. I mean, it's I think the stock half of the spring, the triple rate spring was kind of a gimmick, and these things have worked good. I've been really happy with the suspension so far and the little lift that it's given me. For tunes, I went with the Power Bass 1200 XL. It's worked real well. It's not going to blow you out of the cab, but it's plenty loud for cruising down the trail. You can hear the music, no problem. Been real happy with it. It's been durable. It's been washed. It's lasted to everything I could throw at it. I run off of Bluetooth, run through Bluetooth, and yeah, it works well. There's how I attached it to the frame, and it's solid. Windshield, Super ATV, not their expensive one, not their hardened one, but so far in a year it's held up real well, not a lot of scratches. Also from Super ATV, I did put a wheel spacer on the back just so I can get my stance correct, and it's worked well. No problems there. Can-Am products, well, it came from the roof from the factory. It's a roof. It keeps the rain and it keeps the sun off me. It works. There's no problems there. I did put in the Can-Am lower bags. They were put in. They're not waterproof, but they are sturdy. I just put everything inside a Ziploc bag, and that's been holding true. And they've worked out well. I also put the Can-Am OEM fender flares on. Now, mind you, they're not as big as the Mud Busters or what have you, but I think those are friggin' ugly. And I like how these look, and they've definitely kept some dirt off me. I'm not really concerned about staying super pretty and super clean in this machine. I didn't buy it for that. Also from Can-Am is their device holder. Yeah, it's pretty simple 4-bolt install. It's not super fantastic fit and finish. I'm not super impressed with it, but it has been functional. It has kept my tablet in place, and so although not great, it's been good. Door handle, reflex, simple, works, no problems, doesn't interfere with anything. Good product. Wicked performance. These guys have been absolutely fantastic to work with. They did my ECU reflash and also my clutch kit. Both products have worked absolutely seamlessly, no problem. Been super happy with those guys. Definitely upped my horsepower and got it to the ground. So far, not any issue at all, and their customer service has been top notch. Belt wise, pretty much smoked the factory belt shortly after I got it. It was pretty much my fault. Since then, with the clutch kit, I put on the Evo belt, which I got from the Side by Side blog guys off their website, Side by Side Blog Parts, and put the Badass belt on there. It's also known as the Trinity belt, and that belt has been bulletproof. It has not had an issue since I put it on, especially with the clutch kit. Also inside the belt box is the Alba belt box liner. And well, since the first belt I only kind of just fried it and blow up, I can't tell you how well it's worked, but I'm assuming it's going to work well. So far I haven't had to use it. I hope I don't have to. And most recently I put in the Shock Therapy toe link upgrade and the American Star radius rods and the CT race work. Pull plate, those have yet to be fully tested, but I like how they look. And it comes down to the one product I've not been really happy with. The race-driven brake pads, or the brake pads in general. I'm not getting any more than about 3 rides out of these things. It's either the Florida sand or Florida sand, mud, water is destroying these brake pads. I didn't go through them quite as fast as my Commander, but I am definitely roasting some brake pads. I did use the Mud Rat brake rotor upgrade on. We used that on the Evo 3R build, and it didn't really do anything at all. But so I sent feedback to Race Driven, and they didn't respond. So I guess they don't care too much, but not real impressed with that. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much a review of everything that I've done to this machine over the last year. If you check out some of my earlier videos, I go into depth and on a lot of those parts that I mentioned. Going forward on both this machine and the Evo 3R build, there'll be lots more upgrades coming. So hit that subscribe button. Keep an eye out for new videos coming shortly, and appreciate you all for watching.